was a musician for a while actually, so I played in a rock band for a while, touring around, and a lot of the people in music were from sort of design and art colleges, and they were going into advertising. So it was them saying, actually, this is an interesting thing, why don't you do that? I was in consumer advertising for a long while, so with Young and Rubicon, and then McCann in the consumer side, so I did everything from kind of like Smirnoff and Air Canada and Sega and everything else, and kind of went up the ladder there doing either managerial roles, so client service director and then managing director, and was chairman of McCann World Group in Oslo for a while, then running Unilever ice cream business in Milan. And then I switched to healthcare quite late on actually. It kind of crept up on me a bit, where I've been working on different brands where there'd been a health angle, so soya milk ice creams or vitamin-rich mineral waters or whatever. And I could see that was something that was a growth area, so when I kind of was at a loose end trying to work out what I was going to do next, I thought, why not start a digital health agency? So that's what I did. Well, it's a hard one. I'd say I worked on a big campaign for the flotation of British gas, and the campaign idea was Tell Sid, and this is in the sort of late 80s, so a lot of people will not remember that, but it was a massive campaign. I think probably still the biggest single campaign that's ever run in the UK. And I'd say that was when I could see really the pure power of advertising and kind of communications and how it could galvanise an entire country. I don't know whether I ever have actually. I think it's one of those things you never think you're as good as you should be at any one time in your career, whatever stage it's at. You always think, actually, I can do this better, or I want to move on and do that. So in that sense, I've never really thought, wow, I'm a success in advertising. I think you're always looking for that next challenge, and there's always part of you that, for me, that says, actually, I need to be better at this, I need to sharpen my act up, learn this or do that, so you're constantly doing it. I think you've got to love advertising in a way. I talked about music right at the beginning, and I loved and still love music, but advertising is the same thing. It's a cultural, it's part entertainment to some extent. It inveighs its way into the subconsciousness, and it represents the culture of that moment.